Hello everybody, welcome to today's stream. Today's stream will be a bit shorter. Well, sorry, first off, introduction. Hello everybody, it's Ray-Kon here. And today we will be watching, well first reading, the Tuesday reveals for Cardfight Vanguard. Now, these are lyrical monastery reveals because this is the entire set of dedicated to them. But this tends to give support to a lot of archetypes for lyrical monastery, so it's always really nice to see what I'm going to deal with in the weeklies. Because while I have only like 2 to 3 players using these types of nations, in the end, these players tend to be pretty damn crack, because this nation tends to have really good stuff. Now, let's get started. First reveal will be touching this. Her name is Make-A-Wish Kyoka. If I remember correctly, she is the magazine mechanic. Let us look. She has the dress-up ability. For those who don't know, for lyrical monastery, dress-up ability essentially is that they have the exact same name as their original version of this card. So she is essentially a extra 4 copies of the Persona right for Kyoka with a different ability. Her skill reads is Vanguard during your turn. If you're wait, let me see if you guys are reading it with me. Okay, you guys are reading with me. Perfect. There we go. During your turn, if you play a magazine order this turn, the type of order that she runs for herself, all your units in the front row get power plus 5k, and if your opponent's Vanguard is greater or greater, all your units with Kyoka in their card can attack from the central back row and gets power plus 5k. So that's really interesting. So she usually run extra copies of her, but she has a very nice multi-attack mechanic with it that you can essentially do 4 attacks but throwing in the back row, which is neat because that means that attacker, most of the time your opponent cannot deal with it unless they have a retire ability of their own or a bind, a removal effect, which not a lot of decks have. Some of them do, but not a lot of them. The one thing I would, well, let's read the rest of the effect before I go on to my critiques on this. And then the other skill is obviously Vanguard, costs Soul Blast 1 or Energy Blast 2, so you have something very nice with her. You have Energy Blast cake baked into her mechanics now, but being 2 is really resourceful because every turn you get 3. So let's see what it does. Choose one grade 3, grade 1 or 3, declare it, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose the 1 unit card with the declared grade or up to 1 magazine, and then reveal them and add to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. That is interesting, but my question would be, do we have in this deck the specific cards that lets us do that, to look at top cards of their deck, or at least have an idea? I imagine the magazines are the types of cards that do these things. If not, then this deck probably already has baked in something that lets us look at top cards, or at least have a term of prediction, or stacking at least. We will have to see a bit later. Now the next card that we'll be looking at is the Great 2, name being Photogenic Finder Turn. She is during your turn. If you play a magazine this turn, this unit gains power plus 5k. Okay, that's decent enough. She is part of the magazine mechanics, so this works out. And if you play the magazine order this turn, Energy Blast 2, put this into your soul. Okay, look at top 7 cards of your deck, choose the 1 unit card with different card name. From this card, call it to rear, or shoot the 1 magazine, reveal it to your hand, shuffle your deck. Very neat. So just by the cost of Energy Blast 2 and putting this into the soul, you'll be able to get a search ability either for a magazine or for a unit card with a different name, which is neat. It's really neat. It's actually a very decent card. Okay, for the next skill, the next unit, it's this lady here, Corvinial Evening Rasky. Her skill reads as follows: when this unit boosts, if you played an order this turn, trying to check if it covers it to the bottom, so I don't have to scroll completely. When this unit boosts, if you play a magazine order this turn, well, you tend to, choose up to 1 card from your drop and zone and put it into soul. This unit gains power plus 5k until the end of that battle. Once more, I'm not familiar with these types of effects. I'll try to playtest them myself, all these types of decks, so I can have a better understanding and I can do a better critique of this. But the card first, put it into soul, and this unit gains 5k prior to the end of the turn. At least it's a very decent soul recovery, or if you need a specific card in your soul in order to activate skills, maybe. Usually these decks also tend to have a superior ride ability with their using dress up, using the base with the dress up. So we'll have to see if I can find these. I just have to test them a bit more. Next, we'll be looking at the next one that's getting a dress-up mechanic, this time being Grimortuel Lutetia with her new form, Rivotulie, Otili, I don't know how to spell that, Lutetia. Obviously, this card can only be rolled on the grade 3 with Lutetia in its card name, so it's already stating that you can only run her with her. It's fine. And then this unit skill goes as follows. When using a place on Vanguard Circle, search your deck for the your deck or drop for the one curse play card, reveal it, add to your hand, and if you search your deck, shuffle your deck. I imagine that's either a order or that's a unit type. We will have to see. Then cost Counterblast 1. It gains all the following effects based on the number of curse play cards in your soul until the end of turn. So those are cards that we usually shove into soul. Okay, 2 or more. All units in the front row gain power plus 5k, so essentially a Persona Ride effect without the draw. 4 or more. At the end of this unit attack, discard a card from your hand, stand this unit, and it gets drive -1 till the end of turn. So a re-standard. That's why they're telling them they can only run this with her specifically. Okay, and then 6 or more. This unit's drive cannot be reduced by this unit's ability. So essentially, if you get the 6 or more curse plays, you will be not minusing on the drive check, which is really neat. That means you get a +4 on drive. But that means you have to commit the curse plays though. So it is something that you have to look up. Then we got next card with her name being, she's a grade 2 unit, name Cherish Starlight Richelto. Skill reads as follows. When this unit is discarded from your hand by your card ability during your turn, if your Vanguard Lutetia and its card name costs Energy Blast 3, draw a card. Interesting. Lutetia doesn't use Energy Blast, so this is very neat for her. Getting a plus draw for a discard is neat. Then drop when you play a cursed play order during your turn. Counterblast 1, call the card to rearguard, and it gains power plus 5 until the end of turn. Ooh, so that's really neat. So I imagine the curse plays do have a discard ability that lets her take advantage of this, but also the fact that she can return to the board in an emergency. Yeah, basically, Counterblast, call this card to rearguard only if you play a cursed play. So essentially, while you're stacking up your soul with the cursed play abilities, you might have the ability of getting her back into the board if you have the Counterblast to afford it. But from what I'm noticing, there's only really one skill at the moment with the curse play, with a Counterblast. And the curse play is also a CP, so I got confused there. And then let's look at the last unit. With the last unit being Stay Awake Caravia. And her skill reads fell during your turn. If you play a curse play card order this turn, this unit gains power plus 5k. She is a grade 1, so a 13k booster or attacker in an emergency. Then, during your turn, discard 1 card from your hand, choose 1 curse play card from your drop zone, and then add it to your hand. Ooh, this is where the discard does work out. So essentially, if by your card ability this turn, so she's not, the Richelto is not asking to be discarded from Vanguard, so you can technically activate Caravia as a combo. These two are basically a combo. You discard it for this skill to pick up a curse play from the drop zone, and then you can activate the skill of Richelto to get the Energy Blast 3, draw a card. Yeah, it's really neat. It's a good simple combo. Combining the triple rare with the rare ability is really neat. Although I imagine there might be other cards with this type of combination, but it's really neat that these two already out of the box can work together like that. It's really neat. And now I think let's jump to here. Part 3. This is, I think, the last card we're getting revealed. I think on Thursday is when we're getting the reveal of the new cards, the new red line. But we will have to see, honestly. So let's just start reading. It's only 1 card left in order for these reveals. And her name is the Little Demonic Method Valor. And this unit is, when this unit plays on rear guard, you may soul charge 1, then cost Counterblast 1, draw a card. Ooh, this is neat. So she's in on plays soul charge, which is useful on its own. But she's also, just in case you have the Counterblast and can afford it, Counterblast 1, draw a card, which is super neat. She's very generic. Then it skills when this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit. If you have a card in your soul with the same card name as your Vanguard, this unit gains power plus 5 until the end of that battle. Ooh, that's actually really good. So either if you're doing the dress up mechanic, or you're actually running the structure deck boss, the one I Merloin, the same one I wrote yesterday, she essentially can become the first attacker of that deck thanks to her skill, and she can genuinely keep a soul charge really active because it's only when she's placed on rear. And she's already coming up with a 5k power boost. It's really neat. It's actually really useful. She could literally be my first, third, and then I can attack with the grade 3 with the grade 1 being boosted to the rest. It's a pretty simple turn, but she's just a really good generic card. I like these. She's a triple rare, yeah, but she's something that a lot of decks, if they have the space for it and the resources for it, she's not really that bad, because anyway, a lot of the decks right now have a really good ability to either look through their deck or draw into their deck. So getting the persona right is not that difficult in this particular meta. But yeah, that's really neat. Well, I think other than that, we have an announcement in the end. Let's see. The other announcement in next stream will showcase the Prism image of Vert. This will be the next Tuesday. We'll be getting a Vert. Ooh, that's gonna be, oh god, that's gonna be. Prism's getting more stuff. It's always interesting. Let's see if this will also shape up the premium meta. I will be interested. Well, I think that's it for now. These are very interesting reveals. For now, just a good generic. I can't wait for this to be programmed either to VangPro and Card Area, whichever. This one's interesting. Doesn't get a minus as a search ability. That's nice, and also has a nice combo packed in her set. And the magazines, I just forgot. Yeah, I just blanked out. Just blanked out. Let's just read it over the top again to remember it. Yeah, she just gives a 10k power to the board thanks to their magazines. Sounds really nice considering that decks that run orders have to run they have to be careful with the type of ratio they have. If they have enough search abilities, then it's fine to run low ratios. But I imagine this one runs a variety of magazines. I'm not sure. Then other skills, they'll look at the top card, so searching, which is neat. And essentially, position into soul, that's searcher, and then something to pick up your energy, your magazines. Okay, so it's a lot of searching that she got here, plus the base 5k power to the entire front row, which is really neat. And also the extra attack. So 4th attack, searching abilities is what she has in her package. Okay, so with that out of the way, now we can jump into the coral testing. Now, as you can see, I have been working a bit before the stream, so I got just a tiny bit late. It's because I was either testing this, and I was also, it's morning on my end, so I obviously was doing some necessities, eating breakfast, so on and so forth, taking a bath. Only thing sensible thing I noticed is that with coral, you essentially just grab all the coral stuff and just run them together. Obviously, you can probably run some other things with these. I imagine having one of the recyclers would be neat for these decks, but I'm not sure at the moment. This deck does use a bit of counterblast, but thankfully we got a counter charger. Like, this deck generally doesn't seem that bad. It's just the recyclers depends on your deck. If your deck uses energy a lot, then recyclers are not that great. Not sure what to run this extra slot actually. Might just run the grade 0 for the extra, but she does nothing with the extra coral name. Not sure. Haven't looked at the other text. So I'm just gonna look here, see if there's something interesting. I throw Blitz Order in there. This coral does not have really bounce effects as far as we understand. It's mostly just choose one rigger to stand it, then start a battle phase. All your front row riggers get 5k power. For every 2 cards in your soul, your opponent's vanguard's greater grave gets a crit +1. Yeah, it's not a lot. Something. The when you boost. Nope, they already have that one. This is when you boost. If your enemy lasts more, same time for the constant ability, this gains 5k power. think I'm gonna add this one. Because we do energy blast quite a bit, so we get the bounce ability from her. I think that's gonna be my mentality for now. Put on Guardian Circle, Soul Blast 1 choose for every coral card. Okay, so I can just reduce these to 2, because this one's more of a Soul Blast to get all these things. To get a bigger shield. Reduce it to 2 to add more copies of this lady. I just like this one. Since we're energy blasting 4? Doing 4, right? Yeah, we're energy blasting 4. So we get the bounce ability of this card assured. So let's just save it and type coral. This time I did remember to add the perfect cards. Something I've noticed a lot with my deck building is that I accidentally get super excited to shove everything I want in the decks, and I always forget the perfect cards. Thankfully I remembered this time. And this time I remembered to add the particular triggers that we're having. Honestly not sure if to do, let's see. This is put, oh, if we can shove in more corals, we can run the grade zeros actually. Since all our corals will be getting extra 5k just for existing. Yeah, then that's where we're shoving. Let's just shove the extra grade 0 corals. Why the heck not? They're anyway going to be bigger shields. And they're anyway going to be decently supported. Why not run the other 3? Let's have this entire deck corals. So it's just essentially a giant coral deck. Then yeah, just save. This is more for emergencies. Getting a Soul Blast for this. That's fine. And save. Yep, coral. Thank you. And let's do some testing. Let's wait a room and then wait for somebody to get here. Honestly, these reveals are very good. Well, as far as I'm understanding with my very loose understanding of how these decks work. But it's very interesting. The magazine mechanic got a lot of search ability, some power, and a fourth attack, which is neat. Fourth attack from back row, which is something I've seen a lot of decks do now, because Keter Sanctuary in their Assassins deck, don't remember the particular, Undercover. Yeah, Undercover deck has a back row attacker that has a 23k, which is super neat. Is really interesting, and seeing obviously Lyrical have that is super neat. That particular deck has a lot of search. Then we got the other one that the other one works is on the Cursed Plays. Is interesting. I have to see what the Cursed Plays do another time and see what necessarily is their particular mechanic and how they work. But they honestly seem really interesting because the Cursed Play mechanic seems to work all on its own very nicely. A very nice type package, at least from what I'm seeing, because they essentially just play their thing, get access to all the abilities thanks to the Cursed Plays, how many you played. I mean the Vanguard at least, getting a restand, get a bit of power, and not losing drive check, meaning that if you have enough Cursed Plays, you have the 6 or more, you'll be able to do essentially a quintuple drive, technically speaking, when you do the restand. If not, it's just a simple triple drive, but still, it's really good. And with her package, having the ability to pick up more Cursed Plays, and also, there we go, pick scissors. I'm waiting for him to choose. Come on, pick scissors. And the ability to pick up Cursed Plays from Drop Zone, and also the ability of one of your cards be able to be superior called. Pick a scissors, man. I don't care. Give up. There we go. You gave up. I'm more stubborn than you. Let's see, sending the crit and the extra heal to drop, keeping the persona right, because we want to get more corals. Drop into zone. Yeah, I'm just shoving this to bottom and bottom. Let's try to get more corals then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, we whiffed on that. There we go. Now let's delete and let's start off. Let's see how this testing is gonna go for us. Come on, flip, man, flip. There we go. Ooh, everything with this one. Okay, start off. Draw. Let's see. Let's use a great tree. Gets power. And when this unit stand by a quarter bit, this unit gets 5k power until the end of turn. And then this is when you 4 more cards with coral in the card in your soul. Kind of +1 draw card. So I'll be dropping this. Well, actually, more. Yeah, I'm dropping this one. Go to my right deck. This one gets when this unit's rolled upon. So it's when rolled upon, so it doesn't matter. There we go. So now we're ending our turn. Let's see. When this unit rolled upon, look at the top 7. Choose the 1 card with coral in their card name. Or up to 1 grade 3 unit among them. Reveal the hand. Put your shuffle your deck. So she lets me be a grade 3 searcher. So having a ton of grade 3s is not as punished, at least. That's neat. But she's a coral searcher, which is what we need for this deck. And then put it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Don't need damage this turn, so I'll try to guard with 1. 1 to pass. Yeah, 1 to pass at least. Yeah, that works. The auto drop. There we go. And turn. My turn as well. Ooh, get this grade 3 out of here. If not, when they attack, they have 4 more cards with coral in their total. Kind of less 1, draw cards you again. So the turn. If you have 4 more cards with coral, so last one, return this unit to hand. So we can bounce her. Next turn, I'll need the damage, so I think I'm going to drop the heal here. Let's see. Go to right deck, get the grade 2. Ooh, I'm able to commit something to board. See? Then, let's look at the soul list, because we'll be activating the grade 1 skill. Show. Top 7 for a coral unit, or a grade 3. Let's look at the top 7. To look, 7 cards. Choose a coral unit from among them and then add it to hand. Or grade 3 from among them and add it to hand. In this case, we will be adding another of this one. Or was our coral? Show. And to hand. Then deck shuffle. And 6k. Yeah, that won't hit. Attack shoes when you rear you may turn to hand. Yeah, we won't get the full effect of this because we discard the grade 2. That's on me. But it is what it is. 10k to the Vanguard. Let's just hope we get another coral for this. Ooh, something I didn't take account is probably that we're going to need a bit more energy charge. So we might need more cards that have energy charge in here. Oh, right, battle phase. Keep forgetting that. No guard, drive check. Got a coral. Not the one we wanted, but a coral's a coral. I'm not going to complain. Took a damage. That's a good card to see on damage zone. I hate this. This card's just too damn good. This is not even a card they should restrict. This is a card they just should ban, honestly. It's just too troublesome to have. Either that or limit some of the decks. Because Jesus Christ. Oh, limit to 1. Or yeah, limit to 1 would be nice because this card's too damn dangerous. It's a good promo, but it's just been toxic in a lot of decks. Like any deck that can run orders, in quite a few decks that do just run this guy and just never. They're just too damn strong. And they usually have also the ability to pick it up again and recycle it. Especially this one. This deck recycles a lot of normal units. So we have that issue a lot, that this guy just never dies. We just see another one. Like fast as hell. And that tends to be quite annoying. Let's see. This, no hand. No guard. Hit me with that. Hit me with it, man. Hit me with it. 1 second. Turn on my fan a bit. Now damage check. Nothing. It's not coral. That's all that matters. Okay, my turn. Stand draw. Get a coral. That's not a coral, but it's a counter charger. Let's see. I want to throw this one into the board. We probably will. I think I'm going to drop her because we can, with the boost, if you have a Vanguard with coral, choose a card with coral and drop, you may put it into soul at your turn. If you have 4 more corals in your soul, and a counter charge, without this unit counter charge. Yes, so we minus less if we drop her. So let's just drop her to look at the right deck and then get this mail. Start coral, make phase. Then put a card from your hand. So if you put a card with coral in this card name for this cost and there, and about this attack, choose a rear guard standard. Then we'll do that. It's essentially put a card from your hand to soul, so I'll be doing that. So I'll be putting this to soul. Then I got restand ability. That's nice. Start of your battle phase, energy blast 4. All your form row units gain 5k power until the end of turn. For every 2 cards with coral in this card name, your opponent's vanguard is greater or greater. This unit gains crit +1. Don't have a lot of corals, but this is something I can do it at the moment at least. Let's see. Probably choose this one for the restand ability. Yeah, because we won't be getting a lot of plus here. So I'm just gonna call this one here. Get the extra 5k power boost when she attacks. Then with his stance, this unit gains 5k power. So she's a 23 attacker on her own, so I'm gonna leave her on her own. Then with your attacks, you have 4 more cards with coral in their card name. I do. Have that minimum requirement. Then, yep, 4 corals. So when she attacks, I can activate her skill, counterblast, draw a card, gets 5k power. Then, end of turn, I can Soul Blast or return her to hand. So that's neat. Then, when she attacks, I hatch, she's going to be the restander. Okay? And I'm going to attack, give this one a... Oh, we're also getting the... Wait, I have 5 or more, right? So at it to battle, energy blast 4. All friend row gets 5k power until the end of turn. And for every 2 card with coral in its card name, so 10k. And if your opponent's vanguard is greater or greater, this unit gets crit +1. So we're getting a 10k power boost. That's nice. So I'm going to drop her here. Mostly to give Vanguard a bit more pressure here. Should be fine. Yeah, because anyway, all the board's going to get a ton of power. So there, end phase. Battle phase. And discard skill. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So enough for every 4. So this time we'll be giving a power boost. Can I give generic powder? No, power, not powder. Damn. So an extra 10k power. It's all front row. All your front row units. Yep. So power plus 10k. And then power plus 10k. This works out. So that means I can swing with her to be a 28k first to give a bit of pressure. Then attack with her. She's anyway going to be a 28k. So I'll be doing attacking with her first. Skill activated. When she's attacking, she gets an extra 5k power. My Vanguard is a coral. Critical. Doesn't matter much. Then, this unit attacks. Skill activated. Counterblast 1. Since I have 4 more corals in the soul, I can draw a card. And this unit gains an extra 5k power. And in return, I can just get her back into hand by soul blasting. I have a persona right. That's a 28k. Yeah, 38k. That's fine. Then I attack. Scale this one first. Using a card with coral in the drop zone. Put it into soul. There is soul, soul, soul. The card for coral for drop. Move it to soul. And 31k to, and then this unit has to. Oh, at the end of the battle, this attack. Okay, yeah, it's 31k. 31k. Perfect guard. Discard a card. Come on, choose. Decent deck. Alright. Twin drive, first check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing. Put that card to drop zone. Choose one of my rear guards and stand it. Then it's stood by a coral ability. Gets the 5k power. Then attacks. Skill activate. It's a power plus 5k. 33k. At the end of your battle, if 4 more cards of coral in their running in my soul, and I did not countercharge this turn, I can retire her and get the countercharge. 33k to his 20k. They left the room. Are you serious? Why? I gained the power. I mean, her power didn't reduce, but she gets the extra 5k because of the stand ability. And then when she attacks, she gets an extra 5k. That's pretty good. It's a really nice, overall, very good type package. I like it. I like it a lot. This unit placed on rear, counterblast one, choose a card with coral name for a drop and put it into hand. So I can recycle the grade 1 if I do not have the counter charger with this one. Then I have 4 more coral nerd soul, which is not that hard. Gets powerful 5k and power shield to the psychic, with the extra shield being very nice. So this one's really worth to add compared to the other one. Yeah, it's really good deck. That's without counting the other corals. I keep forgetting what the grade 1 and grade 2 do. Grade 1 gets when this unit placed in a soul. Coral, choose one of your vanguards, gains 5k. And if your vanguard's grade 3 or if your opponent's vanguard's grade 3 or greater, gets a drive +1. So this is the second turn that I want to shove to soul. Well, this one is when this card plays soul by Coral's ability, energy charge 1. So she's my energy charging mechanic. And choose one of your rear guards, gets 5k power. So she can uber charge my rear guard until the end of the turn. So essentially, grade 2 is for my first turn. Grade 1's for my second turn. If my opponent is at grade 3. It's out of response. Okay, exit. Because my opponent decided to leave. Let's check. 84. Let's use the JP. Game start. Not like the ban lists are completely different, honestly. Yeah, we'll be testing this a bit. I'm genuinely invested. There we go. Going first again. This is a really good hand. I don't need this. Bottom of deck. Bottom of deck. Got 2 more. 1, 2. This is not good. I'm discarding this first. Deck shuffle. And ooh, what's this? Local Monastery of National. Okay. I'll be starting. Draw. Discarding this one automatically. To ride grade 1. She does nothing for now. And then ending turn. We might be having a mirror match here. Well, doubt it. He's going to be running. Oh, he's running Medial. This is going to be interesting to see. If you call it, we will talk our deck. If it's trigger, unit rest the unit called with this effect. I'm going first, so I don't need the grade 1 for now. I don't want to drop cards. I think I'm going to drop this one here for now. I'm guarding. Give me a second. Want to pass? Ooh, I keep forgetting that. Yes. Interesting. Sand draw. Not dropping that one. Let's see. This is probably going to be my first discard, so I'm going to drop this one here. Yeah, because I'm going first. Right, the grade 2. Oh, I can call the grade 2 thanks to her own ability. She will get me, choose one of regards to my turn. So, Soulless. Show. Activating her skill. Look at top 7 for a coral unit. So, choosing this. To look. 7. And choosing a coral unit or a grade 3 unit. So, the grade 1's here. So show, goes to hand. Then shuffle. Main phase. I'll be calling, not Shining Star. I can call Fresh Star because Vanguard skills when this unit attacks, choose one of your regards, you may return to hand. This is like the third time I'm reading it, but just in case. So I'm gonna call Shining Star, Fresh Star, and going to battlefield. Fresh Star will be attacking his Vanguard. No guard, took 1 damage, that's neat. And now my Vanguard attacks. Scale activated, goes to hand. Nice. That over triggered to pass, so I'm not passing for sure. Nothing. It's perfect guard, so that's neat. Turn. This turn I need damage, so I don't have to commit to guard. Considered rode upon by grade 3, so grade 1 skills mostly activated. That's why he committed a great rear guard. Oh yeah, the rear guard skill. Use up the grade 3 list for drop and call it to rear. If you call the card, reveal top card of your deck. If it's a trigger unit, the unit call rest the unit called by this effect. Oh, this one has position place. If you have a Vanguard Melia, look at the top card of your deck and put it on top of your bottom deck into the soul. If you put the soul, look at the top card of your deck. Ooh, that's neat. Return to its original spot after shake. Calling with this unit. If you have Medial, Chaos, or Energy Blaster, look at top 7 cards. You have the 2 normal units without Sentinels. Reveal them, choose up to 1 card, reveal it, put it into your hand. Discard the rest of the revealed cards and shuffle the deck. So it's check 2. And then discard the other one. He's still choosing the other card. And he's sending the other one. I think the exact same copy. Calling. Can't activate the skill as well. To look at the top card. Inside to put. A bit more offensive this turn. Ooh. Don't need to commit anything else to the board right now. Losing a coral. On guard. Lost a grade 2, that's fine. Guard while I can. 1. Hold it. Goes to Vanguard. Damage check. Nothing. No guard. Critical. Yeah, just lost a card for nothing. Draw. Dropping the Sentinel. I would really need it right now. To guide her. Then activating her skill. Choose a coral, show it to soul. And draw a card. Then since I put a coral card in its card name, it gets the restand ability. Now I just throw a bit of board here. So I'm just gonna call lady over here. And then this is half when this unit attacks the grade 3 of your Vanguard, gets 5k power until the end of turn battle. And when this unit stands by the coral ability. I think this is written wrong because I think she has too many skills. I think she has the second one. Just stand by your coral's ability to give 5k power. Yes. I think they mixed them up. I'm not sure here. Just working with what I have here. So I'm just gonna call this one here. And I have 4 coral. So that's fine. But I don't... Oh, next turn I'm gonna recycle this, so it should be fine. Yeah, because then I have to at the start of the battle phase. Okay. One, two, three, 4. Oh, I forgot the... Oh, forgot. Wait, forgot? Just soulless. Yeah, that's one skill. Yeah, soul, draw a card and recharge 1, choose one of your regards to get power plus. Okay. You just get the draw. Get the draw. With the power. Because I didn't have anything on board when I did that. That's on me. But then I activated this one skill, so she'll be getting a 5k power for every coral. For every 2 corals. And since I have 2, it's a 10k power to the board, so... Okay. Yeah, I'm aware. And then 10k. Some things for Satis. I think it's when you design kind of when you get 5k power. We'll have to check in area. Make sure. This one will get a 5k power, so I'm just gonna do 23k to the Vanguard. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Trigger, yep. Then this one's going to attack the Vanguard. I'll try to commit the double just to, it's not once per turn, so I'm gonna restand this one. I'm just gonna, so, kind of plus one, got 4 more, draw a card, and this you get 5k power. So plus power plus 5k. 2 is 20k. I'm gonna try to pressure enough to Vanguard, nothing there. And then Vanguard attacks. And in the battle, I'll be resetting the rear. 2, first check. Nothing, second check. Nothing. The big one's really nice. Resetting this lady. Because then kind of plus 1. What you guys after 5k? It's a 33. 33k. That's what I'm counting the draw. She keeps the power. Ah, true. Read that wrong. Yeah, I noticed. So, power minus 5k. Yeah, that's fine. Then, end of turn. Soul Blasting 1. Soul Blasting this one to drop. To get this card to hand. There we go. And then next turn, just ride. Okay. Now we are at 3 damage, so this is a bit difficult. She gets your turn. If your drop has a greater grade with Meridial in its card name, only from rogue gets 5k plus 5k. Then Counter plus 1. So plus 1, choose a card from your drop, call it to rear, reveal top card of your deck. If the revealed card is a normal unit, draw a card. If the unit is called by this effect, critical plus 1. This would be a normal unit though. Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good card to see gone. We will have to. I actually should add a Regalis piece. I think I'm gonna add the Blitz Order one, mostly to have just a bit more shield in this deck, and I'll have to risk less cards. Because the Blitz Order Regalis piece, the new one we got, I can use it twice. First one to just get a 10k shield, and then the second time to use it to just overpower my board or my Vanguard, or was it to reduce the crits? Not sure. It's a 20k double. I think he's gonna restand. So I'm going to, all my corals get plus 5k shield, so. Oh, and shoes, man. The hand. So I'm going to be 28k. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna pop this one too. Jump. 18k. Going to, let me check this later. This unit. I think I'm going to, I think I'm gonna save this and just perfectly here. Drop this one. Yeah. Still trigger, doesn't recover. Second check, nothing. It's fine. Oh, that's stupid. But it is what it is. But thankfully, came prepared. Get off me, man. So you do attack to the rear. There we go. My turn. Draw. Thank you. Ride. Let's go to main phase. Then let me read her skill. This is your card. For turn, choose one of your vanguards. Get power plus 5. Continue your turn. If your opponent's vanguard's greater, this shows you also gets triple drive. So that's not what I meant. Sometimes I just hate this. Right. I meant is her skill to get the grade 2. I just meant this one. So I get a draw. And then get the restand ability. Then... No, not that, you idiot. Soulless, got confused there. Show this card's ability. So, choose one of your vanguards, power plus 5, triple drive. So, triple drive. And plus 5k power. Then calling this one here. Drop it into hand. And then calling this one here. The skill, since I have 4 more corals in the soul. This unit gains plus 5k power. And then battle. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be doing a 25 to the Vanguard. Let's go, let's go. Please, no more healing. You have too much heal in this deck. And no more triggers in general. Come on, come on. Oh, well, right. Plus 10k power, so 10k. 10k, yeah, I forgot. 10k, I forgot. Yeah, now, 35k. Critical. Flex Vanguard. Then my Vanguard will attack. Putting a bit of pressure. Triple drive. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Made him think. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. Such a good deck. Oh, right. It does get a double crit. Yep. Forgot. Because my opponent's Vanguard's in grade 3 or greater. So if he doesn't block this, there's a possibility he just dies this turn. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a 38. 43. That's a 38. That's a 53. So 2 to pass. 2. You have to commit 2 boards, so double intercept is your option. That's 38, man. Oh, right. Oh, skill. Yeah, when Xeno attacks, greater is increased by non-trigger effect. Xeno gains 15k, so it's a 25k shield. Yeah, so it's a 25k shield, so it's a 38, 2 to pass, 23 plus 25, so making it a 48. So 1 to pass, and then 2 to pass. Okay. Okay. First check. Power. Crit. Second check. Crit. Power. Crit. Second check. Power. Draw. First check, nothing. Second check, nothing. Third check, nothing. GG. What the heck? Just second turn, just murder somebody. Jesus Christ. The amount of deck thinning this deck... Well, this deck doesn't do a lot of deck thinning, but damn did it work out well for this. Jesus Christ. Dude, this deck's dumb. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, end turn. Wait, end turn. Why? I already won. Something I did notice. I think I'm gonna reduce her. She's not necessary for this deck to function properly. This card, I'm pretty sure, doesn't have this ability because it's missing a lot of text. So I'm gonna try to look up its effects fully. It was from last week's reveal, so I can just look it up. It's not that difficult. Let me see. Let me see. It's the news. Yep. I'm looking downwards. I need to look upwards. Let's see. Let's see. This lady's skill is... Let's see. Where is this lady? It's Coral. Yeah, this isn't from the same. This is not Coral support. This is a Willista support card. Oh no, this is when the scene attacks, you have a True-Hearted Ruby, Everlasting, Cat +1, Ollie from Rogue, get Power +5k. Yeah, this card's not a Coral support. She just has, for some reason, Coral in her name when she's not. She's not Coral support. I think. Yeah, she's not Coral support. This is weird. That's weird. So she's not run that deck. Coral. Some reason he has that in the Coral, which is a bit weird. Let's see. We could add the bouncer. Yeah, let's add the bounce effect card. Because we're doing the energy blast, that means we can commit to board and get it back. This card's just, I just like this card. Any card that can literally say, yeah, I'm back, I like it. Triple drive mechanic deck. I think I'm gonna take away one of these, mostly to add this Sentinel. Yeah, it's worth. This one to activate Persona Ride. Think countercharging, we could get the draw too though. Let's press orders. Yeah, now it gets me just the orders. But I think we need the extra shield, so I'm gonna add this Regalis piece. Yeah, I think the surviving is a lot more important. Although Angel Ladder is neat. Does go to Soul and gives me a draw. But I think the extra defensive is necessary. But we can't recover a board. I think... Shield's a bit rough though. Let's add Angel Ladder, and I'm pretty sure Lyrical has... Oh, we could add the Blitz order. Let's see, Blitz. We have this one costs energy, so I'm not running it. It's this one. Choose one of your attack, gates 5k power until the end of that battle. And if your opponent's Vanguard is placed by a card's ability, yeah, I could just run one copy of this. This is fine. Just a defensive card to have in general. Although I'm pretty sure we have a grade 2 card with a shielding property. So let's just add shield. Let's see. Your Vanguard is grade 3 related opponents. Yeah, 5k and 5k shield. Yeah, this is the more generic version because we could add the Coral one, but it involves dropping Soul, and I don't want to drop Soul. Prefer to have just something like this. If either is a lower grade than me, Vanguard is a grade lower, or if you have 4 more cards in your damage zone, this unit gets 5k power, 5k shield. So when I go first, I can just throw her board and smack my opponent a bit. That's perfectly good. Just one copy anyway, so that's fine. So that's the coral deck. That's really neat. Let's see if we can have another game here. Yeah. I'm ready. Scissors. There we go. He won. Now he's choosing. He's gonna start. This is not a bad. Bottom. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a call. There we go. Grade 2. That's neat. Shuffle. Oh, mirror match. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is going to be good. Ooh, that means if we get the grade 1 call, we can triple drive automatically and also get the crit automatically. Draw. Discarding this one here. I want to throw something to board. Oh, wait, next turn I can still do that. So I'll be ride. Ride. Get draw. Ooh, that's nice. That face. Okay. No card, drive check. Nothing. And my opponent gets... Also, we get the energy. We get a energy advantage at least. This type of match. Going second. The worst we have to deal with is taking the third turn's attack. Or you might pull a crit. So I might just guard those attacks. I'll try to guard at least one of the attacks and take like 2 damage and that's it. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna get the top 7. He's discarded a trigger. He's trying to think carefully because he's in the same match. He knows how this deck works. There we go. He's writing that. Top 7. There we go. As I'm familiar enough with the deck now. Should be fine. Probably has a grade 2 in hand. Question is, does he have a unit? He probably has a unit to attack with. And that's why he dropped the trigger. Because he didn't want to drop the unit. Because he gets an extra attack, he can bounce it back. He got the grade 3 coral. That's super neat. Now, are you going to call something? Yeah, he's going to call... Ooh, what's this? This is when you attack. If you have 3 or more card with different card names from each other, this unit gains 5k power. If you have 4 or more until the end of battle, choose one of your other regards, return to hand. Ooh, that's super neat. I have to think that. It doesn't have the Chris Rain, but it has a very nice other skill. So I'm going to drop her. Block that attack, because I don't need that damage. And gets bounced, so I'm going to drop this. 2 to pass. Or OT to pass. Whichever. Nothing. My turn. Stand and draw. Perfect. Ride deck. Ride. Then look at top 7. 7 cards. Ooh, grade 1s would be super neat. Getting the Persona Right's needed though, but getting the triple drive might assure me getting the Persona Right next turn. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that triple drive. We don't have Persona Right though, yeah. So, yeah. Show to hand. Deck shuffle. Phase. 1 to grade 2. And then out phase. Grade 2 attacks. Come on, come on. But yeah, that other one that he runs for the Chris Rain thing is useful. So I'll be attacking. Hand. No guard. Drive check. Nothing. Okay, end turn. He took no damage. So now we wait. What's he gonna discard now? Dropping the grade 2 means he has the grade 1. I think he has another grade 2. Oh, he shuffled it back into the deck, so that's fine. Skill, but he shoved. He shoved another grade 2, so he can have another energy charge. That's good. That's good. Next turn, I'll be energy charge cap. I can bounce the entire board to hand. Well, not really. He'll just have to keep this one here. Drop the... Oh, he's bouncing this one. That's smart. Actually, uber smart. He'll be attacking with a ton of attacks, so I'm gonna have to block one of these. Oh, gonna be tough. 25k. Oh yeah, right. Wait, what? When this unit? Oh yeah, when you have 3 more. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm gonna have to guard with this. Actually, no guard. Over a trigger. Yes, that turn ended. He's gonna have to attack with Vanguard basically to get the triple drive. Damn. Just damn. This is why partially I hate the over trigger. What the heck? He just had a perfectly good turn where I was genuinely terrified. And he just... This is just dumb. Yeah, crit. Heal trigger. At least you heal. This is something. Yeah, just attack at this one. Bounce that one. My turn. Yep. Don't have counter blast, so I won't be able to power up a lot. But I can drop this one here. Ride. Okay. Phase. I have to shove the grade 2 to get more power. Power plus 5k. So I'm gonna have to drop the board first, obviously. Just drop this one here. Don't have a colon drop. Nope. So that's fine. Gonna drop... No, not this one. Drop this one here. Then... the soul. Draw a card. Then get the restand. Then... this one. Show. Since I have grade 3 guard back with Corlin's carding, I draw a card. Energy charge 1. So now I'm capped and choose one of my brigades 5k power. And that unit will probably be my race stander. So it will be... Actually, this one has the best, so give her 5k power. There we go. Then, also this one's skill. It's 5k power. Because I have 4 or more. Then, battle phase. Plus 10k power. Plus 10k power. Power plus 10k. Then... oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, since my opponent's Vanguard's grade 3, they're close 1. So let's start doing battle. I'll be smacking with her first. Vanguard. Just a 25k, because why the heck not? Attack. 28k to your Vanguard. Started with 2, I think, there. Okay. Then Vanguard attacks. Twin drive, first check. Critical trigger. Power to here. Right to Van. Second check. Nothing. So 3 times, first check. Second check. Nothing. Oh, critical. Third check, critical. Then restand. 38k. Yeah, This works out. Coral screaming to win. Bend. Get my soloist. Drop. To hand. Now my opponent's turn. I know he has the persona right. There we go. This is gonna be tougher. But I pushed them to 4 damage. And I'm at 0 damage, so I'm not that bad a position. The one thing I'm not great in is the fact that I don't have any of the other corals to really give a good advantage here. Take your time. Good test. Bam, 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 ba-da-da-bam. This is going good. Called that one. Yeah, I should have done it there, yeah. Because you can attack with this. Wait, are you? You sure? You can strike a part to the end of turn. If you have 4 more in a battle, choose one of the other regards to attack. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's got a good diversity, not gonna lie. He has a lot more experience than I am. Or either that or he looked at a proper recipe. I don't look at recipes a lot. I just smack them all together and see what works. It's not the best plan, but it's my plan. How do I think about it? Could have run something a bit partially different. Using the grade 3 from Dark States yesterday. Could have done... Yeah, I have a set of cards that I run together. Ooh. Oh, it's the order card. We're going to get powerful seconds to the end of turn. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Perfect guard 1 or 2 of these attacks. No guard. Lost a copy there. There we go. At the end of the battle, choose one of regards to return. Drop the guard. Drop crit. Nothing. Nothing. Drop. Stand. Attack with the other row. I can take these other 2 hits. That's fine. Yeah, the attack pattern is obvious. Yeah, attack with that. No guard. Damage check. Lost another coral. And then the attack with the other one. But the question is, where are you attacking? Yeah, shove this to soul. Retire. Creature you have to counter charge, but no guard. You have to retire. I'll send you a ladder. That's fine. Yep, bounce. My turn. Stand and draw. Ooh, the one I wanted. Yes. Right, baby. Get your hands off my card. There we go. There we go. Go back to 9. Then Like, this one doesn't distribute any power other than to the Vanguard. And so I'll be drawing a card. And my guy gains a power plus 5k. Then cool. And as well to keep the corals in there. Because now I can abuse the counter blast here. So this will work perfectly fine for me. Then, obviously, she gains an extra 5k power of her own. Then, battle phase. Yep, I do have the required soul. We have 5. So, Vanguard skill. Wait, battle phase, then Vanguard skill. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. To then drop. Power plus 10k. Power plus 10k. And then power plus 10k. If your opponent's Vanguard is greater, this card gets a critical plus 1. So watch out. Might kill you. So now we're swinging with 35k. His Vanguard. Come on, come on, come on. This deck's super dumb good. I like it. Don't think I'll have to run Angel Ladder. I'll try to slot that card in. That extra card is really neat. Like, I was just adding the grade 1 to bounce itself, but that one, I was dismissing this card because of the Chris Rain effect. Think. No worries. No worries, man. Either you kill me or I kill you. Just how the game goes. This is just how Vanguard plays. Yeah, the amount of power drop in here is kind of dumb. I've just got luckier than you. I mean, sorry, not luckier. I'm the better player. Obviously. Only good players pull the over trigger. That is what Vanguard is. If you can't pull it, that sounds like a skill issue, friend. Heal trigger, that worked out. Pull the heal. Then this one attacks. Skill activated. Counter blast 1. That's an extra 5k power. And then I draw a card. 38k to 23k, meaning you have to drop a trigger unit and an extra card to properly guard this. Unless you have the heal. It gives you an extra crit. We will have to see. Come on, play your last pathetic card. Honestly, this gave me a good idea. I'm making that change automatically. Gonna drop the grade 1s just to add copies of this one. This one's really good. There we go. He did the right thing. I made him commit more cards, as he must. Then Vanguard attacks. He has to perfect guard this attack. There we go. Yep. Triple drive. First check. Nothing. Second check. Heal trigger. Power to here. Don't recover. Third check. Nothing. Then, in the battle, restand this lady. This lady gains minus 5k because she loses that power boost. Then, activating now her skill again, which is a counter blast 1. Draw a card. And then she gains an extra 5k power. So take your 5th damage. There you go. End the turn. Then, wait. Don't I have an Aurora? So Oh, when this is boost, I forgot. It's when he, yeah, it retires itself, but then soul. And counter charge 1. Then soulless. Choose one of these and send it to drop. To get this lady to hand. No, hand. If that was close, nearly misclicked. And then end of turn. He essentially has to kill me this turn. That grade 2 is super good though. But now I have 2 sentinels. And if he shoves he's shoving the soul. Gets the draw. Extra 5k, that's the grade 1. That's the grade 1. So that hits slamming with triple drive, double crit. Yeah, he's got the grade 3 now finally. At least Nia is just really good. Just really, really damn good. Honestly, look at this hand. Look at this ginormous hand. Filled with triggers and sentinels. Have nothing to fear. But yeah, having that grade 2 is super useful because you can just keep restanding and keep activating her effect. It's not a once per turn, her second ability. So as long as you keep attacking with her, you can just keep bouncing cards. Yeah, for every... How many copies do you have now? 8. Ooh, copies. Jesus. That's why he's swinging so hard. Consistently getting them out of the deck and then... 41k. That's a 28k. 43k. Auto drop. And the battle bounce. Then. Come on, come on. He's thinking this through. You have a lot of counter blasters. Attack with the rear fully boosted. There we go. Oh, he's deciding on that. Oh, it bounces itself, so I guess. Guard. 28k. This is a 43k. To drop. It's not when he attacks, man. You have to remember that. It's always. Critical trigger. All effects of the other lady. Yep. Nothing. Third check. Drop. Let's see if he remembers that she loses the 5k. She loses the 5k. He remembered. Oh, he didn't. Either way, this is getting sentineled because I don't need that damage. So I'm going to drop this one here. My turn. Now he's gonna activate the grade 1 skill. Yep, retire it. He didn't do it. That's fine. And it's wrong. Get your hands off my Vanguard. Oh, another turn, another success. Just pulling this thing. Yeah, you got a lot of hand, but let's reduce that hand, good sir. So my Vanguard gets crit +1, power +5k. Then calling this lady. Have 7 copies in the soul, so now it will be a 15k boost to the end everybody. But I can also add to it. So I can call this one here to make this first attack. Actually, call this one here to make that the first attack. Then this one here to gain the bounce ability. Yeah, that works, that works. Oh yeah, but the power boost, I missed the extra power. So that's fine anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. And then... Oh wait, the great one gives me another draw if I remember correctly. No, doesn't give me a draw. Just gets a triple draw. He knows that, so battle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now since there's 7, plus 15k power, plus 15k power, my Vanguard gets plus 15k power. So now I will swing with this first. My Vanguard is Coral. Soul. 43k. Your Vanguard. You have 5 damage, man. You have to guard every attack. One of these attack passes, you're done. Okay, so until to the end of that battle. And yep. Come on, man. Come on. How much are you willing to drop? It's a 43k power boost attack. That's without discounting the Vanguard. Take your time. This game's been going decent for the both of us, actually. It's been a good game. But yeah, I wish I could add the recyclers, but the recyclers use energy, and I want to keep my energy as much as I can, just in case. Because I'm going second, so I have an over surplus of energy. But if I whiff the grade 2, then I don't have energies. Just being careful here. We still get 2 cards back to hand. The question is, will I have a Sentinel for this turn? That's the question. My opponent's counting their cards carefully. Ooh. He's counting to see if he has enough to guard everything. Because if not, it's worth taking the first hit. 48... Oh, right. True. Yeah, I keep forgetting her own skill that since I have 4 more corals and soul, she gains an extra 5k power. I forgot about that. But honestly, this guy's been a good sport. Like, D is a cool guy. Also, it's interesting. We're testing out the mirror match. I don't know if he had, but testing out the mirror match, and it's working out. Great. The mirror match is intense. There's really no clear advantage of who's going to win. Oh, well, I did have the advantage of pulling the overtrigger because I'm the better player, obviously. But, you know, still. It's just the overtrigger is such an extra toxic mechanic in the game. It was just like, how lucky are you? Luckier than you, that's for sure. Come on. Dude's really thinking it through. Let's see. The total cards in his hand is... Does the game tell me? 11. Oh, it tells me. Yeah, he did. He counted. Okay, GG. Good game. Good game. Yeah, it's just like... Fancet is really good. I would have actually taken a lot more advantage with Fancet. Because even though he never attacked Latan tile against another deck, I can use her for bait and switch. Actually bounce a lot more cards, so I can commit more board. So I'm gonna take that. I actually learned a bit. That was a very good mirror match, an educational one. Because this one will always bounce, but the other one will also always bounce as long as I have 4 more cards. So I can just drop anything in the board and bounce it. Let's just write Chris Rain. Or just write Chris. There we go. Nope. Just put grade 2s. There we go. Look at some of the Chris Rain support. It's after this set. Where is it? Where's this lady? Actually is a very useful unit for our deck. There we go. This one here. So let's just redo the copies of 4 of this to 0. So we can have more of this lady here. Does mean we're running less L boosters. Actually, no, I can also run 1 copy of her. My deck just in case, because I do have the slots. Like I could run the extra shield, but I think the extra booster is nice. And since I've dropped the board out on the Angel layer, I actually want the draw one. Either that or be more defensive with this one. Having this as a backup for your shield is really nice. I think just having the advantage of pulling the cards I need is more important. So this is Coral. But honestly, I think this is as far as I'm gonna go. Honestly, testing out this deck's amazing, honestly. It's just such a good, well-built and thought-out archetype. And even though if I face this myself, this would be a pain to deal with. It mostly first, she has to go first. That's the rule. If she goes second, you're gonna be tough, but you can early turn her, I think. But honestly, the strategy with her is just guard early. It's the same thing as most decks, just guard early. And honestly, try to kill her as fast as possible because she can bounce most of the board up. And thanks to that tech the guy showed me with the friend set, it's just a great. But yeah, this deck's definitely a 7. This is actually an 8 crit deck because you're trying to kill as fast as possible. The extra draws are nice, but the crits is what you need. But yeah, save. Honestly, yeah, this is great. Thank you everybody for coming. This was a super fun and interesting stream. Partially, we looked at the cards from the Tuesday, which was very neat. We saw that we can't run that specific grade 3 because apparently the name is wrong. I'll try to inform the developer that the card doesn't have the exact same skill. But honestly, this deck is a very well maintained and well running machine. The only one card, Coral card, that we're not running is honestly a card we can just not run because we don't really need it. Like, as long as we can pull this turret girl in first turn, we can Soul Blast a Coral card. So then we can take full advantage of this girl's skill to Counterblast, pick up a Coral card from Drop Zone, which is super neat. But this is like a turn 2, plus this card is just the extra 5k shield by her lonesome. So that's super neat. That's without counting the fact that we run 3 of her, of Angelic Star Coral. And she also counts as the extra 5k shield to all the corals. So this is a 10k shield, this is a 10k shield, even this one's a 5k shield, and this one's a 10k shield. So all your corals just get power. That's without counting future support that we will get just more coral. And I'm honestly very excited for that. And honestly, yeah, thank you everybody for coming. This was a very nice productive stream. But now we will be looking into trying to raid somebody. Either they're playing Vanguard or something else. But yeah, we'll try to raid somebody now. Give me a bit to set up. It's just that Twitch on my phone, for some reason, doesn't load up Raider. People I can raid. Let's see. Let's go dashboard. And then looking for people I can raid. Oh wait, where's my tablet actually? I use my tablet to actually view as well. Wait, give me a second. Okay, I'm back again. Let me see. People I'm following. Oh, Neffy is playing. Okay. And it's just that Finley does not let me raid him. He has not programmed me for me to be able to raid him. So we will be raiding our friend Neffy. She's playing Pokemon. This is usually her type of content. She should play. I think she's competitive. I usually catch her just playing Pokemon. So I assume that she's competitive and she's doing a lot of raids. But yeah, she is a fun person and she has very nice streams. So yeah, thank everybody for coming. It's been a ton of fun. And I'm unable to raid Neffy. That's partially troublesome. I'm also unable to raid Finley. Let me try if Finley lets me. Yep, he's also doesn't have me. Dang it. Troublesome. Neffy must have had a bad raider, maybe. Maybe that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So let's see if there's anybody in the Car5 Vanguard category, actually. Let me check. No. Let's check. Category. Let's check. Is there anybody here? Nope. Nobody's usually in the Car5 Vanguard doing these things unless there's a particular event. So let's see if PP is letting raids in. Let's see. Nah, we just don't get raids. Dang it. Can't raid anybody. Well then, it seems I'm going to crash. Thank everybody for coming. It has been a ton of fun. But I'll see you next time. Schedule should be up. I'll try to do not a stream. I'll try to upload a VOD between today and tomorrow to show you the schedule. But most likely tomorrow I will not be streaming. But thank everybody for coming. It has been a ton of fun and have a nice day.